What's up, my brother? Long time no see.
This is despicable, bro.
Look, I don't want to talk about the past. See, and that's the problem. That's the problem with people in life. They always want to talk about the past. I just want to.
No, the guys have to know what's going on.
They don't have to, because when you upload something,
I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen,
you control your shit, right? I don't owe nobody nothing.
Kurt took time off to find his pronoun.
Let's go to cancellation route. Yo, we are back with another episode of Within the Range. We do have a guest today, but because we're coming off a tremendous performance, great fight, Sean Brady versus Gilbert Burns, we wanted to talk about that a little bit first, and then we wanted to get into our segment of Within the Range with our guests. No matter if I say who it is, my man Christian Bobe will be here today. So got our boy Christian Bobe in the building, and we'll be doing a little sit down with Christian Bobe, talking about his journey and what he got going on. But to you, my man, congratulations first and foremost, even though I was there and I've already said this to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. Beautiful performance, beautiful camp. I just thought all around it was just it was amazing. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I was able to be there, and I was glad I was able to be a part of it. Tell me a little bit about that fight, that whole camp, that whole process, the growth, just a little bit. What did you get from that after everything was all the smoke cleared?
That he trusts the coaches. He trusts his team.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I took off, like, from this.
You good? Go ahead.
From this fight camp, you know, comes in the gym an hour early every day. The last one to leave, ask questions. Everything that a coach wants from a fighter, he was doing this camp, and it's given a direction, and he do it, no questions asked. You know, so it was smooth.
And I think that showed, and I think it has begun to show in the last two fights. I think the last two performances have just been so tremendous, where it's just, you can see a change, like something's changing. It's not 100% there yet, right? But it's getting better and better. It's like it's happening.
I don't think any fighter is ever gonna be perfect,
right?
Because if you're perfect, you stop pursuing getting
perfection,
better,
right?
Yeah. You gotta have room to grow every camp, you know, mentally and physically.
It's for myself.
You always asking the question, how was it? How did you? That was your first time being in the back with us.
In the back, which, again, I think, and a lot of people probably don't realize, like, when I understand I'm a cameraman, like, but when you see me, as I get Brady's Rising, but like, even for me, that was like pivotal. I'm like, damn, like, I started red door, red room, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing, like just some dude that came in with a camera.
How you feel watching these like vlogs on YouTube
of what?
People following fighters, and then you finally get to do your shit?
I empathize with them because I know exactly like what they're going through. I know the risk they're taking, and it seems like in general, the broad spectrum of MMA and period, anybody who gets into this MMA world, it doesn't matter what realm you're in. It's like high risk, low reward, right? It doesn't matter. You could put so much into it and you barely get anything back from it, right? So it's like, I could take pictures all day. I can make videos.
Yo,
like,
Dean Thomas, shout out to Dean Thomas, man. This motherfucker is a mentor, right?
Yeah.
He says it all the time, like, we can't expect anything from this sport. We just have to do it because we love it.
You don't know that coming in.
Yeah.
Because if I knew about what part of the game to get into, I'd have been a wedding photographer. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking MMA, and I wasn't necessarily chasing money or nothing like that, but it's just nobody in the sport, even the athletes, people probably think people are just loaded. Like, it's not a lot of money compared to some other sports. People think the coaches are loaded, or he got this gym. It don't work like that. No, bro. Like, it's very high risk, low reward. The reward is you got to have another reason to want to be in it. You have to like love it for a different purpose. So if you get into it think you're gonna make money, it takes a long time before
it's like anything, right? They see you in a Lambo, they want to do what you do, but it's like
you ain't want to do that grind though. What I had to do to get through it. But back to the topic, like, again, like when you see me out there, like, just know I'm like living my dream too. That was kind of like my last post, where it's just I think about where I started, the risk that I took when I bought my stuff, and really picked up a camera. And then I'm like, damn, I'm in the back at a UFC fight. I'm seeing people that I never thought I would meet. When I say that, I'm talking about like Herb Dean.
I fucking, I hate you when you fucking do that. Such a fanboy, bro. Oh shit, look at this person.
My man Cutman Tate. That was my, out of everybody I saw this weekend, I was like, yo, Cutman Tate.
Drawing.
But I'm living my dream too, you get what I'm saying? So I just, it's almost surreal, like just thinking about where I started and then like where I'm at. So being back there was a major thing for me. Even the PI, like, remember I got jammed up going out there once, so Brady got injured and the fight didn't happen, but I didn't get insurance on my ticket because I'm cheap, right? So I ended up going the one time out to Vegas and I didn't get to go to the PI, just whatever. So the PI, being part of the weight cut, all that stuff, the whole experience was like, for me, it was lit, bro. Like, I can't wait to do it again. Hopefully I'm a part of it again, and I'm looking forward to it. The group
once you do it 10 times, it becomes like...
Yeah, you end up in the back lane on your belly texting on your phone like you was, right?
Yeah. Yo, you coming in the sauna? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was cool though, bro. Just seeing, again, and I know we joking, but I want to get rid of that stigmatism. Like, if you chasing something, you pursuing something, and you, like, I get it, you've been around a little bit, but for me, I ain't been around, so it's like, motherfucker.
But I want my boys to experience that, you know?
For sure. Like, just saying, like, when it don't feel like, and it's for anybody, if you doing something and you got the opportunity to meet the people that you not looked up to, but you get what I'm saying, like, you've seen perform, you're a fan of, like, I saw Marab, all that shit like that. I don't give a fuck about what my friends think, like, you was dicky and
fucking
like, and bro, let me get this picture, man. And I'm cool though. When I get a picture,
my man went in the PI with knee pads.
When I get a picture, I'll be having that shit ready. Like, I already got my cameraman ready. Yo, get ready to take this picture for me real quick. Then I'll be like, hey man, you mind if I take this picture real quick?
We be in the middle of a conversation, you just walk away. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was hyped, bro. Like, just everybody. And like the PI, like you were saying, it's like a social club. Like, it's just, it's like seeing all the wise guys back in the day on some Italian shit.
It's nice. I mean, the facility is top notch, but it kind of makes fighters forget they're fighters.
Yeah.
You look around, it's like they're sparring, but it's like, are you really sparring or fucking talking shit?
Yeah, and they just coffee and all. Just it's like a social club, but it was cool to see them in a different realm as well, just walking around being normal people. And for the most part, everybody was professional. Like, I thought that was pretty cool too. Like, everybody think fighters, if you're a fighter and you always like this, you a dickhead. Like, you just tight all the time. Like, relax. Like, so it was cool just seeing everybody just chill, motherfuckers walking around, you kudos popcorn and shit. So I had a great time, man. The team we took out there and the group of guys that we put together, everybody plays a great role. We fucking cut up when UFC Journey came around, and I'm scared how that episode gonna look.
I don't think that shit gonna get released.
It probably won't.
They're gonna sit in front of that computer like, fuck this team.
When he cut it to edit it, he gonna take a whole block out like this.
They come out with 3 minutes.
Whole part is no good, bro. But we was cutting up for that, and just again the vibes, the growth. I barely say I'm proud of any. I'm just very proud of that dude. Like, because when you on this journey and you see what someone goes through and how much they put into it, and it's just, even sometimes, like I tell you all the time about the dudes in here, is like, it's scary to see somebody commit so much of their life, so much of their time to this, and it's no guarantee.
You know who's the unsung hero, right?
Ito
Babula Itze, bro.
I said that to him when he came out first, because I don't know where y'all was at. He had the bag and the bucket. And I said, this is you, brother. I was like, this, like, and it matters, man, because you need somebody to put you through the fire sometimes. Like, you have to be battle tested, right? And it's just like, he took on that role. And it wasn't always him just being the nail. Like, he had to be the nail. He had to be the hammer some days. Like, so it just was, he really prepared him for, that fight was nowhere near as tough as the shit he went through in there.
It shows that he did homework.
Yeah.
Because everything that we prepare for.
Yeah.
So everything that Brady saw in the cage, he saw in the room for 10 weeks. You know, so, and 90% of it is because of Ito.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Obviously, we have other guys, but Ito was the
main body.
The main punching bag.
And I'm happy for him, man, because even him, like, it's major for him being back there.
Of course.
I get it. You did it 100 times, but for him, he get his clothes.
This is why, like, I like my boys to have the experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talked about, like, yo, get in the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, he got his hat, he got everything. But I want to see that motherfucker make it. Remember that?
He gonna
that
make
man.
it, bro.
He is, bro.
He gonna make it.
He is. But great experience, man. Great experience. Had a great time. At this time, and we'll probably go back into it a little bit because we could talk to Christian about it. But we're gonna bring in our boy Christian Bobe because we're gonna be talking to Christian a little bit. Christian Bobe, I think.
My son.
Oh yeah, turn him up. Christian, talk a little bit. Let me see, Mike, you in?
Yo.
One more time.
Hello.
Oh, you good? You good?
All right.
What's up, dog?
What up, dog?
Christian? We actually did a mock podcast with you before we actually started a podcast, and
He asked for that shit like 10 times.
I don't even know if I
didn't ask for
released
that once.
it.
Bro, this motherfucker didn't even save it.
I saved it, but I never released it because it
That
was
a
just
good one,
it was
too.
a mock.
We were
It was-
bullshitting.
I know Christian cried and everything in that
Yeah,
joint.
man,
he cried on that, John?
I
Yeah.
got real emotional.
Did you?
You a piece of shit, bro.
That's
No, bro, I
crazy.
did not cry.
I was about to say that's crazy, but it's good. It's good to have you back on the real show,
Yeah.
which I do plan on releasing this episode. But it's good to have you back on the show, but also just good to have you back in the gym. And if you don't mind, can you give us a little bit about what you've been going through? And I guess in the last year, right?
Yeah, it's been a year today, actually. I got the surgery 1 year ago today.
Okay.
But I had my ACL fixed. I tore my ACL. I got an ACL reconstruction, so I just been dealing with that for the last year. But yeah, I'm back now. So
Do me a favor, put that mouth on that mic just a little bit. Pause.
all right.
Good.
Why
Yeah.
you gotta grab it like that?
He said put it on. And
Jeez.
yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with.
Yeah, the ACL tear. So what exactly happened? Well, like how did it happen?
Just training. It actually happened like I was supposed to have my pro debut June 1st, and maybe like 3 weeks before that, I was like in a single leg, and I like tried to be athletic, and I tried jumping over. He tried to kick my leg out, and I tried to jump over, and when I landed on it, yeah, my ACL popped.
We a real straightforward show. Who was it?
It was Chris Kilizowski or whatever. And you know what's funny? John was standing right there when it happened. He was right there watching our round. And I fell and I knew something bad happened, but
Yeah.
I didn't like want to say anything
sure.
because I was supposed to fight.
Yeah.
And John's like, what happened? And I'm like, I got my head down. I'm real quiet. I didn't say nothing. He like said like, what happened? Like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nothing. I'm good. And he's like, all right.
I was
He's like,
here
all right, then
that
be
day.
a bitch then. He's like, all right, then be a pussy then. And I was like, all right.
That was
whatever.
it. You
Yeah,
ain't
that
shit,
exact
I
moment is when
asked
it.
him 4 times.
Yeah,
what
I mean, in
happened.
his defense, I was being a bitch, but I knew something bad happened.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, I knew something bad happened, and I didn't want to like kind of
if you see
accept
me
that
like
something
this,
bad
right?
happened.
And you're like, yo, what happened to your elbow? Nothing. All right, well, shut
That's
the
a
fuck
man.
up.
That's a
Shut
man
up and
right
get
there.
back
Nah,
to
it was
work.
just because I had the fight. You know, I knew something. I never had something like happen like that where, dude, I felt it pop, and like instantly, like I got real nauseous. I got like lightheaded. I've been injured before, you know, but in that moment, I felt like I just felt something bad just happened to me, you know.
I didn't know it was the ACL, but
Yeah.
I'm asking him, yo, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What happened?
In my defense, I was being a bitch about it. Like I didn't want to.
He's like, nothing.
Fuck you, little. Fuck you, then.
Fuck
Yeah.
up, get up and keep going then.
Yeah, I toughed it out. I finished the practice, but my
Man, he's
ACL was
dying
torn.
of cancer. He told, why you
Yeah.
fucking, what you dying? What you want to say what you doing?
Say something.
Nah, I just didn't want to. I knew something bad was gonna happen, and you know how John is. You get hurt. John's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you just, you fell weird. You're good. You're good. That's how
I
I'm
seen
like,
somebody break their foot before. I said,
Yeah.
yo, he's like,
yeah, you're good.
That's such a fucking lie. We held the kid's foot.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
stop being a bitch. I'm like,
Man,
Listen,
John
if I
just
ask
blew
you
out
4
his femur.
times, fuck y'all. Listen, if I ask you 4 times,
Yeah.
yo, you good? What happened?
Yeah.
And you don't say nothing,
Yeah.
get back to work then.
respectfully, I respect that, and I did get back. I went back to the practice.
Right. You should have said,
I
yo, my
toughed it
knee.
out.
I would have said, all right, sit the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is what it
You
is.
like you motherfuckers. See what I'm saying?
I hear
This
you.
is- This is the.
It is what it is. You know.
This is the spoiled shit I gotta deal with every fucking day. He don't care about me, bitch. I asked 4 times. What do you mean I don't care about you?
And I hear you. I understand both.
I
Like
get-
I
for
get
sure.
where you were, where
I
your
get why
mind
he did
was,
it.
and I get where you at.
Yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
like, but you probably could definitely understand. Like, motherfucker, I know exactly how your mind functions because
Yeah.
I've been where you've been as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, for sure.
So you shouldn't be scared to tell me what's going on because I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah.
why the fuck
it wasn't
you do
even
this?
like a more of like how he was gonna react. It
Yeah.
was like inside me, I knew something bad
was
just
over.
happened. Yeah, I knew something really bad just happened to my knee.
Yeah.
And I kind of didn't want to accept that.
You
know?
went home? You just went home regular that day?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to make it to the fight. It was like probably, I think it happened the third week of May, and then I was supposed to fight June 1st.
And you came in a couple times.
I
after
practiced after that. Yeah, I kept practicing.
With the torn ACL? Not
Yeah.
knowing?
I didn't get it looked at, no. But like I said, I wanted to make it to the fight.
that. He kept fucking with his knee. I was like, yo, we didn't know it was an ACL.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
We thought it was the meniscus or something.
I didn't know what it was. It was just, I
Yeah.
just wanted to fight. It was a weird time in my
He
life.
kept
for
training,
sure.
and we're like, yo, like, this shit don't look right. You about to light up? You got high blood pressure, bro. This is fucked up.
It's 12 a.m. somewhere, 12 p.m. somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I may not. Just was getting
Fuck
ready.
it.
That's wild.
But yeah, so you tear the ACL.
Yeah.
At what point do you go determine? Like when do you get a medical assessment of it?
So then I had that shit happen with my chest with the fight. So then
Oh that was crazy.
It was really weird that happened. And
Instead of skipping over it, I don't think a lot of people don't know about. Tell me a little bit
That
about
was
that.
crazy. Yo, John, come in here, bro.
What's up, dog?
yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy.
Why like you
time.
lost weight? What you stressed?
That boy on roids. Let's go.
Good. I guess we're gonna add Webb over into the pod today. Let me frame him out. Mic check on Webb. Webb, let me hear you.
Can you hear me?
Well, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Talk regular real quick. Webb, how you doing? How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
He's 4. Is he hitting that plateau? That thing?
Do it again.
Yo.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's good. Yeah. And that's cool. Even though this was not intended, but Webb just walked in, so we're just gonna add him in. But that's kind of what we built this room for originally. We just wanted our own situation, our own podcast, even if it's daily, weekly. Just our guys, like doing whatever, and we try and use our resources to get whoever we can in here, just to have great conversations and whatever. So I don't care about how it looks, I don't care about how it goes, how it feels, whatever. Congratulations to you as well. We talked about the fight a little bit, you know what I mean? So fight was beautiful, man. Fight was just, that was a good week, brother. Good week, good win, and you got to talk on that mic just a little bit. Christian grabbed it with 2 hands, but I want you to do.
On my way here, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast with Dean and all them, and they were talking about the fight, and it just got me excited again.
Yeah.
It felt like we were back in Vegas.
You
again.
know what it is, bro?
Yeah.
You know what it is? It took 2 years to get this motherfucker where he at. Mm-hmm. And not just us. He did it himself too, but everybody after that loss, we all went through the same shit mentally with him.
Mm-hmm.
So just to see him perform and like all of the hard work paying off, like it feels good.
Yeah.
You know?
That's cool. We're gonna have him on the show. We're gonna go back to him, but I want to spit it back to Christian because today we talking to Christian a little bit. But yeah, fuck him.
Fucking bring it in every conversation.
But we were talking about. I wanted to talk about that chest shit because I remember when John texted me. I was like, "Yo," I said, "Yo, Christian, I'm fighting tonight" or something like that. Because I didn't necessarily know you tore your ACL that day, but when you said that story, I do remember actually being here that day when that happened. And then something happened where the fight was supposed to be coming on or coming up, and I'm like, "Yo, Christian, not fighting no more."
It was the day of the weigh-in that I had to go to the hospital.
Yo, that was some
Scary shit. I remember.
bro.
But what exactly happened with that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was called like a pneumothorax, which is just like air in your chest.
How you
like
gonna say, yeah, I don't know, but then nail the word? Yeah, I don't know, but I did a lot of research on it now.
That's
It
not
was a
actually.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know. It was just a weird fucking thing, man. I had like air all in my chest and like around my heart and around my lungs. Yeah, and it was just like.
Was that one scary for you?
Yeah, it was really scary. I thought I was gonna die. I really did think I was gonna die. I was here and we were cutting like the last like maybe pound I had to cut, and me and John were hitting pads. And since I woke up that morning, I woke up like 5 a.m. I just had this like subtle like pain in my chest and like in the back of my neck, and I thought it was just like cutting weight. Like if you cut weight, you just get like these weird pains in your body, just like weird shit. And then it just like kept getting worse and worse. I came in here, I cut the last little bit of weight, and I got in the sauna, and it just gradually got
He
worse
kept saying
and worse.
like, yo, like I feel something, like I feel tight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you say it and you can't wait, you're dehydrated. So like we're thinking it's like muscular.
Yeah, and that's what I thought it was too. I had him like, they were like rubbing. We were in here. They were like rubbing my neck and shit. And then I went and got in a cold shower. And I was just trying to like tough it out until the weigh-in, honestly. And then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Like by the minute, it was getting worse and worse. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna try and go home and lay down. I'm just gonna try and relax. And as I left and I was driving home,
I was like,
it got
yo,
really
stop
worse.
at the fucking hospital.
Yeah, so then I thought my like organs were failing. That's what I thought. I thought I cut too much weight and like my kidneys were failing. That was just where my mind was.
Yeah.
So then I went to the hospital like right from here.
You hit me up.
Yeah, I went right to the hospital.
He was like, yo, it got worse. I was like, bro, go to the hospital.
Yeah, and then I was just like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was cutting weight for a fight, and I don't know what's going on. And then they took me in, and
it was air. What was it?
It was really weird. Like I had air all in my chest, around my heart, like all my neck, and you could like see
in
it.
the lungs. It was
around it. Yeah, and you could like see it. Like when I
you know how sometimes you be like, yo, I caught air on my back.
Oh yeah.
That's what it
that
is.
little whatever that
you
shit.
hit it and like move.
Yeah, they could like once they figured it out,
That creates
like,
pain when we get that
it was like collapsing my lung. That was causing the pain. I'll breathe in and it would like press down on my lung, and so that was what
Why
happened.
you ain't thug that one out like you did with the ACL?
I would have thugged it out, but I tried leaving the fucking hospital. I was trying to get to the weigh-in, but they wouldn't let me leave it. And if I got hit wrong, I literally could have died, which is crazy, but. Everything happened.
Tell them how they took the air out.
It was almost like it wasn't meant to be. Like I did tear my ACL like a couple weeks before, and nobody knew that.
Yeah.
And it was almost like God didn't want me to fight. With a torn. Like people fight with torn ACLs. Like it's not like uncommon, but for my pro debut, it was like not ideal. And so it was almost like it wasn't meant to be. That's the way I looked at it. It was a shitty time in my life. I felt embarrassed for myself, like. Which sucks to say, but I did feel like, I would go into a room. I'm like, damn, everyone knows that I just had to pull out of this fight, So that's how it felt.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. Like,
you can't put that.
No, it's like I said, it was not meant to be. Maybe just wrong timing. I don't know what I don't know God's plan, but
tell Jonathan and Kurt how they took the air out your ass.
Yeah. I don't even know what he's talking about. I was gonna try and say something, but I don't know.
They put a hose in this nigga's
I don't know how to build off of that.
I just told him about his shit coming up. He like 38, so that thing
it's coming.
It's at 45. I'll be dead at 44.
That's what he said.
It's 40.
I don't know where he got 45 from, bro. It's 40, man.
It's 40.
40, man.
It's
40. Getting them cheeks getting.
It wouldn't be the first time for this guy.
I thought it was 40. Look, he nervous.
I
Look.
thought I was
45.
Start
put
getting
in
I got
45?
6 years. They can't. I'll be dead by 44. I'm good.
That's late. Yeah, that's late.
You gotta be ahead of the game.
Yeah, I got mine at 24, man.
Jonathan probably got 8 of these already.
18, you got 18 years old.
Hold up. Oh shit.
Christian
all
got
over the
his
place.
done already.
He got it twice.
Couple times.
I've been twice. It's not that bad. It's like going to the spa.
They put that bob on Christian's ass. It was like,
It's like a turkey baster.
Oh my god.
he sounded like a truck.
All right, my fault, Christian.
How many gallons of air they took out?
But
3.
Either way, the ACL tears. Then you have the scare with the thorax.
Yeah, whatever it was called.
Norothorax.
Yeah, I think I said it wrong.
Did you just make that shit up?
With the norothorax, right? And now you just in this. I would assume this is almost like a dark place for you at this time, where you just like
I
what the
mean,
fuck?
it was not really anymore because
Yeah.
I've been competing. But when I had the surgery, that whole summer leading up to the surgery and then the surgery, it wasn't great.
Bro, and he trains. He go to Webb's and he comes here every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
going from that to like nothing, it was crazy.
And it was my pro debut, so I had a fucking really long and serious camp. Like I really was in like some serious shape. Like yeah, my resting heart rate was like 36. Like I was feeling good.
I'm not a spiritual guy, whatever, any of that stuff, but as a coach, like, and being in the fight game,
can't force
all
it.
this stuff happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Brady losing to Bilal happened to a reason for him to have the performance that he did this past weekend, right? For me, I got injured after my second pro fight. First time I ever had surgery. I was out for 7 months, couldn't do anything. 9 months till I could fight.
Remember
And
your
that's
fights
what-
in Russia, like you forcing getting over there, and
that brought me to Philly. So me getting hurt brought me to Philly to start training with Sean and Felder and all those guys, and then it led to this. So like,
Always happens for a reason.
Something's always for a reason, man.
Yeah.
So, and the work that you've been putting in, we see it. I know, the world hasn't seen it yet. In jiu-jitsu, they're starting to see it, but
Yeah.
you know, it's going to be for a reason. And that guy that decides to sign the contract for that first fight back is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was gonna piggyback. Just curious, just to give you an inside like look at with fighters. But you tear your ACL, you need this surgery. In this situation, not to get too much to your business, but do you have like insurance at this time, or you got to figure this shit out?
Yeah, I do have insurance.
So you had
'cause
insurance.
I don't make any money, so I got the state insurance.
Oh, you got some state.
So,
Okay,
you
okay,
know,
okay.
yeah.
But I know some
give me
guys go
some
through
food
this whole
stamps.
process,
I don't got
like
the
where
food
they got. That's what I'm saying. Like this, like people take a chance, they chase this dream. You got to think these dudes are 24, 25. They're past the limit of like staying on your parents' insurance and shit.
Yeah.
So they're getting injured. They're like, so it's like only options is like the ER. You got to go to ER for everything, I guess, because
Yeah.
at least if you walk into an emergency room, they have to treat you for whatever. So I didn't know if you were in that same type of situation
No.
yet, where it's like,
Oh yeah, I mean I can't be on my parents' insurance, but I do have Medicaid or whatever.
I got
it
you,
is,
got
so,
you, got you, got you.
Yeah.
Give me some food
It's like,
stamps.
give him that.
I don't have. I wish I did. I don't have
Bro,
them, but I wish I did.
Trust me, I think everybody knows the
I wish I
fucking
had food stamps.
blueprint of this game and shit
Yeah.
until you
I
can.
eat shrimp and lobster every day.
I know that shit is crazy. UFC get y'all? Do UFC got insurance? MMA?
no, if
They offer
you
a package.
get hurt,
They'll cover it.
They'll cover it,
take
yeah.
care of you.
Alright.
For
You
the
have
most
to
part.
you have to make a move though. Like you can't just sit around on an injury.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you. So again, you get the surgery. Now you're going through this recovery process. In a sense of like therapy, everything like that. How was that like going through that? Like the support, the almost like did you feel like you were being forgotten? How the mindset, like how do you get through that process?
Feel that way.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's not about me. It's a team.
Yeah.
You know? You see people come and go all the time, so it's not like I'm not gonna be selfish and like say that they forgot about me or anything. I know that I'm at my point. I'm doing what I have to do, and you know, I put my work ethic into the physical therapy. I have a good work ethic in here. I changed out to the physical therapy. I was going to physical therapy 4 times a week sometimes.
how tough can that get?
At first, it sucks because I couldn't even like put any weight on my leg. I couldn't bend it. I couldn't do anything. So it's like kind of humbling. You
Yeah.
know, it's very humbling to just like go from being about to fight a pro fight to
Barely
I
walk.
can't
and
even
shit?
walk. Yeah. So I mean, it sucked. You know, simply put, it wasn't a good time in my life. But like he said, everything happens for a reason. I think that was important to happen to me. I'm growing up and I'm becoming more of a man. I'm 25 now, so I think that everything's happening for a reason. I think.
Damn, when did he come to our gym? Like 18, 19?
Yeah, 18 or 19. Yeah.
Right.
When I first came, I thought
Yeah.
he was a star. It's kind of gay because I thought it was just because the way you looked. Like
Yeah.
I just was like,
well, I mean, I
kinda
am a
like he was
star.
like-
I just haven't
What
got
do you
there
mean a
yet.
star?
I
a
thought he was
superstar?
like a star athlete.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
when I
yeah,
see,
yeah,
I guess it was probably like dark skinned dudes wasn't there. He was
Yeah,
light skinned. I was like, I don't know. This dude kind of looked like he liked the man or a little bit
Yeah.
shit. I don't know why I thought that. I just
Yeah, I
just
mean,
thought.
some people have that thing about
This
them.
motherfucker grew up in our
Yeah.
gyms.
I
you know?
did. I started
Yeah.
training here at 18 and pretty much full time since then. I had little jobs here and there, but
I've definitely watched you develop as an
yeah,
athlete, man. It's-
yeah. I'm excited to actually be able to put it all together now. Now that I'm healthy, good things are gonna
We're like,
come into their own.
Jonathan be the mom, I'll be the dad. I don't want to be the mom. You be the mom, I'll be his dad.
Whatever.
My bad. Let me,
You be
let
the crackhead uncle.
Let me reset
I
that
mean,
real quick.
it's 2024. We can both be the dad.
Yeah, all that get taken out. Hold on, real quick. Y'all, wow.
Was that in there? That was
Absolutely,
that was-
absolutely,
that was-
absolutely. I pick and choose what stays in this in this pod. But either way, go through the therapy. You just finally get back. When did you start seeing like the light at the end of the tunnel? Like I'm almost there, baby. And was it when I say rough? Like my dad got shot like back in 2018.
Yeah, I didn't get shot. You know,
No,
you have to
no,
put
no.
things into perspective. I tore my ACL.
The therapy. When I was saying like, are they like tough? You get what I'm saying?
Nah, they're super cool. Like they make you very comfortable. But again, like you just said, your dad got shot. I have to put things into perspective. I'm living in America. I get to do what I want to do. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I chose to be a fighter. You know, I don't have to do this. So
Yeah.
you're gonna get hurt sometimes. So I have
Just
to keep
happen.
that in perspective. If I got hurt, it is what it is. But again, I still get to do this every day. I did have the surgery, and I would still come into the gym every day and get
Yeah.
to watch practices. I don't have to go to some 9 to 5 that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
So-
Injury is part of this sport.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a football player like not having bruises. It's
Yeah.
like,
and
bro, you're getting
thankfully we're in
tackled every day.
2024 where they, you know, the medical whatever field is
Advanced.
yeah, super advanced.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, if you tore your ACL, you're probably done. But now it's like they have things so dialed in that
And the
I can
surgeries
come
are
back.
so small now. It's
Right.
crazy.
My surgery, there was a bunch of complications, which really sucked. But we don't got to get into that. It was definitely pretty annoying the way they handled my surgery. But whatever.
Right. I don't know where I thought I was going. I was just gonna say he said his therapist was assholes.
Nah, they're cool. They're cool.
Yeah, he was like
They're
but he
good
said they
people.
gotta push you like that. Where it's like he was like he dropped his cane.
They made
he
it
was
very
like,
easy for me. I never had to do physical therapy like that, and I really wanted to go somewhere that was good.
Jersey insurance probably better than the
I actually they didn't take my insurance, so that sucked. I had to pay the whole thing out of pocket.
Shit.
So I got a fat bill for that. But
Yeah, charge that shit to the game, man.
They're working with me, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't pay medical
Yo,
bills.
North Philly hires all
been
the
there.
time.
I don't pay medical bills. Either way, man, you get back on your feet and you start. I thought from what it looked like, you start easing your way back in with grappling. Like you just start grappling slowly but surely. Then you start signing up for a couple competitions.
Yeah.
And I think this brings us here to where you are today. I think you're about to go against a pretty good, legit guy. Correct?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that matchup.
Next weekend I got this guy Keith Krikorian. He's an ADCC veteran, which if you don't know what ADCC is, it's like the Olympics for grappling, for nogi grappling. He's been there 3 times. He's won the trials. He's a world class guy. He's one of the best grapplers in my weight, and I'm excited to test myself against him. Yeah, I actually competed against him before while I was a blue belt. He beat me, but I was a blue belt.
What are you now?
A purple belt.
Right. Then you beat me.
Yeah, I'll choke you out easily. For sure.
Don't disrespect me on my show now. You think you
Yeah,
told me?
but listen. Web do it right, bro.
Yeah.
Web, like if you're a purple belt, you're not really a purple belt.
There's a
You're
huge
high.
issue.
Yeah, I mean, I've beat multiple black belts,
but
so.
that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Like you have black belts now that like you see them get balled up, and it's like
there's people who do the sport just for fun,
Yeah.
learn. Like they're gonna get promoted different.
Yeah.
If you want to be a competitor, I'm gonna give you the best advantage that you can get. Right.
But
You're
bro,
gonna sit
like
in the belt.
you as a black belt, right? Like even if the person is doing this shit for fun,
Yeah.
they still representing your name,
Yeah.
right? So like, would you really want somebody just representing your name, go to another gym, get balled up by a purple belt and they're a
Listen,
black belt? Like
I'm
it's
not gonna
crazy.
say any names, but I promoted one person
Regret it.
that I regret it and that I didn't want to promote them, and I kind of got like punked into it a little.
Yeah.
And I won't even say the situation because
Yeah, I'm gonna find out. Though.
But they're not
Yeah,
on
I gotta
TV
know
anymore.
too.
But it was one person, and it happened, and then right afterwards, I was like, man, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah.
Because I remember every belt I got, I remember just being like, man, my coach made me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I earned that.
Yeah.
Like even the times I didn't want them, I'm like, all
Well,
right,
like
I put the
before
work
you,
in.
if you go to a gym and you see a black belt, it's who the fuck hitting that heavy bag?
Hit that dad, yo. Hit that dad, yo.
Yo!
That's how dad do it.
Yeah.
Hold
It's
up.
probably Jalen.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Jalen.
Who
Kid
fuck
from
is
my
Jalen?
gym.
Oh,
Light skin.
Jalen. I'm the worst. Like names, I don't know how like coaches remember names versus faces. What's up, kid? Hey, champ. That'd be my thing. Hey, champ. How you doing?
That's me.
Fucking cops coming for Christian.
My bad. Just to get back on track. But yeah, you got the grappling matchup.
Oh wait, he was talking.
What was he?
Oh no, I was just saying like
He regretted.
when you get it from me, it's like, man, I did it, right? And again, a lot of times guys, they get a belt.
Move a little closer to that mic.
They get
Yep.
a belt, and then now they got to go compete at this next level,
Yeah.
right? When they could have been winning at the other belt. Like you could be a world champion at like I truly believe he could be a world champion at purple belt, right? So why not give him the opportunity to go compete in the worlds, in the pans,
And bro,
whatever.
before you walk in the gym or anywhere in the city, like, yo, there's gonna be a black belt at this gym, and you're like, man, these motherfuckers are like dinosaurs. You don't see them.
Yeah.
Now it'd
Everybody.
be 13 black belts on a mat and then 3 purple belts,
Yeah.
and it's like, what the fuck? Like
That's
everybody
more,
has a
that's
black
more clout
belt.
for a really good blue belt. Because when I go
I'd
home,
rather be
like,
the purple belt that can beat up all the black belts.
tapping all the black belts,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
facts. That's more clout for
Yeah,
him.
but like before, it used to be like people earn this shit. Like now, it's like almost given to sell more memberships, and it's like,
They fell.
are they really representing you like how they should? You know what I mean? So it depends how you run your brand. if you run your brand the old school way, it's like you want these motherfuckers to earn it. Like, if you see him roll, he don't roll like a purple belt.
Yeah.
Not to give away your game, but I believe he's higher. You know, Donovan did the same thing. So
you just getting old over there.
No, he makes people work.
No, facts.
You know
facts,
what I mean?
facts.
So
yeah. Obviously the grappling match coming up, but where are you with the MMA at this point now?
Yeah, I want to fight this year. I want to fight in November.
November?
Don't got nothing yet, but I'm talking to promoters.
You in any contracts? No contracts, right?
No contracts. Fuck that.
Is that just wisdom? Because it's
Yeah,
weird,
I mean,
like
I don't
seeing
think you
some
should sign
people.
a contract
Me
anywhere
either,
but
bro.
the UFC, you know, unless you're like
Christian's really good at listening to us.
Yeah,
Some
I've
of these
also
dudes
got
got
to
to-
learn from people, you know.
Yeah.
From all these people in the gym that come and go, I get to see I've seen the way that they handle things, the way they get fucked over, the way they don't get fucked over. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
Some of them put themselves in like a
just
really
bad
shitty jam.
positions.
Yeah, where you're like, why'd you sign a 40-fight deal with?
With the art of war.
So now you stuck in this contract and you ready to get moved
Yeah,
up, but
I
they
don't
got you
think
in
you
the
need to
locker.
do that unless you're in the UFC. You know, we're about to get to the UFC.
Yeah.
You know.
You was doing contracts back in your day?
Yeah, I mean, promoters, they try to like save you. So if you're like ticket seller or they're trying to build you,
Yeah.
they want to keep you,
Now,
right?
if you have a good relationship with them, will they work with you if something big happen?
Like,
Yeah, but you
areas-
you have to build that relationship.
Yeah.
You can't
Like-
just expect a promoter to like treat you like royalty, you know?
Right.
people don't realize, but like when you're a fighter, you're your own small business,
Yeah.
right? Like you have to build your brand. You got to go sell the tickets, sell T-shirts. Like you got to promote the
Yeah,
fight,
but
like, make people want to go.
I've noticed lately, motherfuckers not doing that.
They don't do it.
Yeah.
Fighters expect everything to be done for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
like me and Sean and Felder, like it worked for us, right? Like we were locked in on Cage Fury, and they put us in the right fights at the right time. And I had one easy fight,
Yeah.
my pro career. They gave me one, my pro debut. The guy's a nice guy, but he shouldn't have been in there with me. After that, bro, they were just putting killers on me. If you look at Sean's record and Felder, man, they fought the best guys outside
Like
the
the
UFC.
top regional guys in the
bro.
U.S.
But they did it at the right time. They gave us the right opponents at the right time, and it led to the UFC. And you know it worked out for us, but it doesn't work out for everyone. You know, so some people got to go fight in other organizations, small organizations, wherever, in gymnasiums, and you know little shitty venues,
Backyards.
and Indian reservations, wherever. Right? Go take those fights, get that under your belt, and then go to those Cage Furies, LFAs, like all the ones that can get you to the UFC.
Yeah. On the regional promotion, when they be like, yeah, I killed him with the T-shirts. What we talking, $400?
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed him with the
Nah,
shirts.
bro. Listen, I know fighters, regional fighters that made 20 grand a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, shirts?
Me and Sean.
Not shirts.
Oh,
Ticket sales.
I'm about to say, that's what I'm talking about, shirts.
Ticket sales, shirts,
All right.
sponsorships.
You did well?
Yeah, me and Sean did better in outside the UFC than in the beginning of UFC.
Yeah.
So like when you're making 10 and 10, 12
Yeah.
and 12 for the
Yeah.
UFC.
You did
we
better
can-
on regional?
Oh man, we can smoke that in regional.
You
just
get- you
just
get
off of tickets. And,
Ticket sales, like,
Yeah.
yo, give me 500 tickets. I'll sell that shit.
Yeah.
How you do?
I did pretty good.
You do pretty good?
Yeah, no, I'm not making 20 grand, but I got close to 10. I really did.
Hey,
with the,
Hey, we got Rob. We got Rob.
but I also,
motherfucker.
but I also hustle for that, you know.
Venmo the coach is
Yeah,
$50.
and then it went.
Don't come that Monday after that fight. I'm gonna run up in your pocket.
Let me see your report. Your financial report. That's cool. Oh, I had one last question. It's kind of putting you on the spot here. Don't punch on me now. I remember you being younger, and you basically like a girl was like a distraction. I see now you got a relationship going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what made
White
you like?
ain't red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a good girl.
Now that you're a little older now, you're further in this journey. You're committed to it. What made you decide like I want to kind of lock in with somebody? And
Before he
Yeah, and we
Girls-
also have to clarify something. Girls were never a distraction for me.
no, I didn't say girls were a distract. Like when I remember talking. You
Yeah.
didn't have a girlfriend. It was
Yeah.
like at that point you kind of looked at it like I don't want the distraction.
Yeah.
Not I had so many girls that I was just.
he had
Yeah.
Back in
when
the
he
day?
was younger.
Yeah.
He came up to me one day. Was like, I was like, where you been at? He's like, I don't know, man. This girl just giving shit. I was like, she ain't the one. Look, I
We
told
all
this
been there.
yo,
Hey, this is a good story.
yo,
Yeah.
I told this mother, he came in the red door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where the fuck you been at? He's like, man, I just been going through some shit with this girl. I'm like, what do you mean? You're like 18 years old. Like, you don't have kids or nothing.
Yeah.
What do you mean you going through shit with girls? He said, man, she just give me shit every time I come train.
Yeah.
I said, bro, she ain't the one for you. I said, this is what you want to do? He said, yeah. I said, she ain't the one.
Yeah.
The next day, bro.
Got rid of her?
Yeah.
My man, I said, he got rid of her just like that, bro.
You ain't shit.
Nah,
it was good.
I didn't think he was gonna like do it ASAP.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you told me that, like, you know, for this journey. I thought when we were talking that one day, I thought you were saying like it's kind of like I don't need the extra.
that time
Right.
I didn't need.
Right.
But now
So I'm
I'm
saying
25.
25.
Now, you know, and it depends on the girl. You know,
Yeah.
you could get a girl that's gonna ruin your life, or you can get a girl that's gonna make everything better.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have a girlfriend now, and she's
Making it
she's
better
a good
for you.
Girl, yeah, she
Good,
got
man.
herself together, and she makes it easier for. I mean, yeah, I don't go out of my way to like see her and miss training or anything, but yeah, she makes everything better. She makes it easier for me.
Good, man. Just seeing, like I said, just seeing the difference between when you were a little bit
Yeah.
younger versus now, where you're like, you know what, I'm settled down.
Yeah.
And it's cool to go through something with somebody and have somebody to have your back. I know you've
Yeah.
been in long. I've been with my wife since I was 13, brother.
Yeah.
So trust me, dog.
But that's the day that I said like,
Christian
damn,
Love.
this kid gonna make it.
yeah,
Because he made all the right changes. You know, he goes to Jersey, he comes to Philly, like he asks questions,
yeah.
and
You feel any pressure from that? Because even like I think over the weekend, Brady said it during this camp. Whatever we was doing, but he's like, yeah, like Christian's a stud. Like Christian's definitely. And I always told you that they always say like Christian's still gonna make it. Do you feel any pressure in the sense of like having to, wanting to, like, or is it just?
Yeah, I mean, I do feel a little pressure from that, but it's good pressure. It's pressure that I put onto myself, you
Yeah.
know, and I will make it. And I already look at myself like that. It's not like I look at myself like I have to make it. I already kind of did make it. When I was 18, I decided I wanted to do this with my life. I wanted to be a fighter, and I live that life now. I'm not in the UFC yet, but I don't have to work a job. I come to the gym twice a day. I teach at these guys' gyms. So like, you know, that's the life that I feel happy with.
how is that helping you grow?
It's
teaching?
good. I mean, you
see things different?
Yeah. It's definitely
Coaching?
Yeah, you have to break things down in a different way, kind of. Especially the kids. You know, teaching the kids is
Now
tough.
imagine being a dad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be that
It's
anytime
tough. It's,
soon.
it's no pain.
I'll tell you what, teaching kids is easier before you're a dad, though. Because you would get
'Cause
mad at the
that-
kids for something your kids did.
You taking out on the little kids.
Oh, you got to deal with them. It's coming up on practice. I do want to ask you one last question and just leave it here. But I would like to know what's with this whole journey. What's your biggest fear with it, and like how will you overcome it? Like how will you?
My biggest fear.
Yeah. Like what's the biggest fear with just? I guess like almost like investing it all and.
I mean, I don't know. I don't care. I'm just gonna send it, and whatever happens, happens. At
Full
least,
send.
yeah. I mean, yeah. If I don't make it, I don't make it. But I'm gonna try. You know,
Yeah.
and I think no matter what, I'm gonna make it. You know, that's the
Yeah.
only option. And if I don't, you know, life's still good. You know, I still have these guys around me. I got to experience a lot of things. I'm gonna have my own gym one day. So you know, that's worst case scenario is that I don't make it to the UFC and I open my own gym and I run my own business that way. But I think that I will make it.
Why
know?
people not be like, if I don't make it to Bellator? People just don't look at shit like, I just want to make it to PFL one day.
It's the
It's
NFL.
UFC or nothing.
Yeah, it's
you know, it's UFC or nothing. Nobody wants to go to fucking Bellator.
Be the
No
Bellator
one's
champ
saying
one
they want to
day.
be in the Canadian Football League when they're growing up. Yeah.
Maybe some Canadian kid just like I'm gonna be a Canadian world
What do you want to
champion.
do? I want to be an arena football player.
Yeah, I want to play for the
the
Philly
fuck?
Soul.
Motherfucker's a loser, man. Motherfucker average as shit. No, that's fucking cool. I know you about to train. I won't let you go. And I know the coaches got to get the training, but I'm glad we're able to get this thing started again and again. This is kind of what the intentions have always been, to just kick back, talk, chat. John, you might be a normal man because you're here anyway, so might tell you to bring it on in and chat with us. But as always, like I said, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube. Please follow it, subscribe it. I'm gonna make some clips out of this and just rock with us as we try and bring this back and get it going. So that's another episode Within the Range. Christian, thank you very much for coming on with us. John, thanks for stepping in, coming in, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you.